Good afternoon, everybody. Ooh, camera going weird on me. Bomdagor here, and this is a PvP against opponent Futty in the bottom right corner, and I'm on the top left corner. So I'm gonna speed this up just a bit. Nothing really happens on for the first, 3 minutes of the game. Oh, pylon. Don't want to miss that. So, the strategy on this map for me will always be, well, not always, but I'm tempted to, will be a Stargate build. So, to which, I go Phoenix first, try to get Phoenix out to harass. So that way I have an idea of what's going on. Now you saw that I snuck a probe over here. Oh, I actually blocked this cyber core. So I actually delayed it by a second. So I got the probe over here because I want to make sure that if he did have something going, I could actually go up there to have a sneak through. Zealot on the way. There we go. So I'm going 2 gate, Stargate. Got my double gas on the way. My opponent has double gas, single gas. Should be transferring over. Yep, there it goes. And by the looks of this, it's either gonna be 3 gate robo or a delayed 4 gate. Delayed 4 gate. He has been crony boasting this constantly. He's got his 17 probes, mining minerals, 4 gates done. He's got 2 zealots ready to go. I got this little batch of army here. Had I moved them here, it probably would have stopped whatever pressure he was about to do. Kind of give me an edge because it would have took out said probe. But I kept my guys up here because you never know what's going on. So I got a pylon here, pylon there. I'm gonna wait for one warping. So now most of my games, I don't really get sentries a lot. Not that I don't forget about it, I just don't really see them useful in the late game, so I never really get them. But they are very useful in the early game. Slow it down just a bit. So he's got his 4 gate going, full steam ahead. He stopped probe production. I'm actually getting Phoenix so I can actually do something. Well, I was already teching to him, so I might as well get in a few in there. Now he's doing the smart thing and actually sniping all my sentries, which is good. You see he's now got expansion on the way, robo on the way. This is, for me to do this, it's just to kind of protect these 3 stalkers, because automatically his stalkers are attacking my Phoenix. The probes are now coming in to actually move these guys away from me. And the warping side from here. I do another lift, because it automatically is targeting the Phoenix. So that gives my stalkers a little more time to actually attack his units. And you can see how he's macroing back individual stalkers that are injured. so that way they regenerate their shields. I pull all the way back, get him all the way in. And he loses one more stalker. So I'm trying to move down, just kind of take a look. Bad position for me because my zealots are not attacking. Had they been, I would have been able to do a little more damage. No, I think this is a bad choice. Instead of warping in actual units, or actually better attacking units, he warps in sentries. Which, I guess if you're doing something with this ramp, it would work, but he's not trying to contain me on the ramp. Or contain me up here. So instead of keeping sentries, just kind of block here, block here, block here, block here. Over and over again, and then kind of doing more with his economy. Expanding. More expanding, going down more tech. You know, you see he has a mortal on the way. I think a better choice would have been an observer, because I would have no way to snipe it. So you could have plopped it here, and if I did force field, I would still be getting shot at. So there'd be no way I could actually deal with that. I got an oracle going on the way. So I'm actually gonna do. So I was done oracles to make sure I had. See if he had an expansion. Now you can see why sentries for him on his side going up the ramp is a bad idea. Because what's he really protecting? Nothing. What's inside? Just a couple of buildings. Yes, it's keeping my zealots away from his army, but in essence, it's gonna trap more of his army. See? And then that entire engagement, probably didn't lose too much there. He lost a lot more because of that. Because he trapped his own army up here with his force fields. I come down with my 2 force fields and do a lot more damage. As of now, I'm actually behind in the units lost, but that's mainly for the fact I can't get out of my base. And here comes the oracle. Oh. So I take out 12 workers, which is good. See, I've been doing this the entire time. As I come down, force field the ramps, I lose some more units that way. And then Guardian Shield would have been easily just as effective. I do take out one immortal, which is what I really wanted to do. And then here comes the force field for me. Yeah, he can still attack up, but it traps more of his army there. And all I'm really losing is zealots, so it's, yeah, at this point it's not as big of a deal as losing stalkers. My ranged units, because I can keep warping these guys, all my gas can keep climbing. So now he has to retreat. I lose. Lost one gateway, but it was replaced by this gateway and these 2 gateways. So as you saw, him force field all this to protect his units, which were not attacking, or some were here and not attacking at all. Expansion going down. Now the most obvious thing would be for me to counterattack because I had nothing left over. in the hopes that he doesn't have much of an army left. Well, had it been probably about a year or two ago, I probably would have went and just attacked because I had, you know, lost a lot of my economy, couldn't get an expansion down like that in a timely fashion. But as you can see, I got Zealot Legs on the way. I actually had +1 done, so that helped my attacks a lot more. And a Sentry actually has 3 kills. Doing 7 damage. Oh, that actually is supply block. Huh. Now, he was, I guess, I never realized this because I didn't have an observer. I guess he was gonna try to move out. But his economy is actually really bad. He's yeah, it shows he's at 800. A lot of that could have been an expansion here, an expansion there, to get ahead. Which at 20 minutes with the pressure and aggression he was doing, he could have had a couple more. He could at least had 1 expansion. But now he's oversaturating his mineral line, so that's not good. Yeah, I know I was oversaturated up here because I had nowhere to go. Should be taking this gas pretty soon. Got my robotics facility on the way. Cannon just to kind of have some kind of idea what's going on. So I had a cannon up here. I did see, thought I saw something fizzle. So I thought, oh great, another quota unit. Not ready for, thinking you might have went Dark Shrine. Because I had, you would notice I had no robotics facility, so I'd have no way to detect. I didn't have a mothership core, which at that time I didn't want to waste, you know, minerals and gas on a mothership core when I needed, you know, stalkers, sentries, and zealots. Which, as you see, that those held off really well. I could get my mothership core late. So, Warp Prism on the way for me, so I can do some top harassment. I have a Zealot trying to check out his 3rd. Got +2 on the way for me. Well, because my Zealot ran this way, this way, set it through here, and told me that he was taking this expansion. I just didn't know how long he had it, so I figured he had it for quite a while. So never expect, so rule of thumb, don't expect your opponent to always be worse than you. That's a bad mentality in general. So I figured he was ahead in expansions. Had I known he just now took this, I probably would have done, took 1 more expansion here and build up an army, but I was too afraid that he had already built up this expansion. So there's just no way I'm going to move out and, you know, go punish anything. He's actually moving his observer to figure out what tech I have, what army I've got. Got a Dark Shrine, like I said, on the way. I'm going to use the Dark Shrine to punish A and B. He's got Blink on the way. My DT Shrine finished, so whoops. Here come the DTs. And let's follow. Dun, bow. Mammoth. No, I don't hit. Magic John didn't hit D. I'm just individually dropping them so that way they actually do keep going. And then I'm warping a bunch of zones. So, takes out his gas guys. Taking out his upgrades. Oh, they're so far away from finishing. But I notice that they are. That they're going, so I'm like, well, I might as well take it out. So that slows down all his upgrades. I go down here again. Oh look, what's going on here? Oh, more DTs. 1 dead probe, 2 dead probe, 3 dead probes, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 dead probes. Oops, my observer spotted this, and it dies. But it told me he has blink. So, while that's happening, I've been trying to build up all this. So, kill count is 38 dead probes. Now, because the DTs have been, you know, since my hand's been shown, he's not really going to leave his base anytime soon, for fear that, oh, here comes another Dark Templar. Had I had more Warp Prisms, well, I don't think I could took out this, because he's got 2 cannons here, and they're pretty good with the pylon placement. So, the army. Army supply, he's way ahead of me, almost. I'm not gonna say double, about 31 more ahead of me. An army. But I'm ahead in probes. So let's get rid of that. More prison speeds on the way, Colossus on the way. And 3-1 with armor. So now he's 1-1. He's playing catch up on the upgrades. There goes that one. Take this expansion here. And he has this down already. Ready to go. And no probe transfer. Oh, there's a few. Actually, that's a lot. 12. So 18 probes. That means he mined out this entire base. Didn't plan that on here. He's only at 43 probes. I'm at 49. I had 6 Colossus, 4 to his 4. He's got 1 more immortal than I do, but I'm not worried about making immortals at the moment. Because once the Colossi are out, it kind of makes his little stalkers, you know, he's, you know, good composition, you know, Blink Stalker, Colossus. Kind of confused by this, which is my Templar, I guess, to feed back the mothership I'm apparently, you know, decided to get. And we'll slow it down. And as you can tell, there's attacks going here, but at the same time that's going on, he's gonna make a bold move. So I'll show you this, unless that happens. Well, this was three DTs taken out. Destructible rock, his robotics facility, his robotics phase, then his robotics facility. And here comes the attack over here. And poor engagement in general, because he's going right back up ramps again. I got Zealots making the leap forward. And he makes a blink forward, which I don't think was the best idea. Yeah. So blinking forward was not the best idea, but if go back to show you a little bit of this harassment, and then slow down the actual battle. Now, take a look at the structures, which is nice. So, 6 gateways, or 8 warp gates, 8 warp gates to his 6 warp gates. All 6 are right here. Mine are right there. Few spread out there, spread out there. So it's gonna take a while to get all the warp gates. So, facility gone. Oh, bay gone. Facility. Oh, cornering out though. Oh, didn't get it. Oh, there goes the cyber core. So no more stalkers. No more sentries, only high temp part. Pylons getting eliminated. So he lost 2 more warp gates, so he has only 4 warps. Nothing else. So there's no way he would ever have another army. So say I did lose a chunk of my army there, I could rewarp in units up here, push it down, because he'd have to rebuild all his pylons here. He's actually floating 5,000, almost 6,000 worth of minerals. So that's, you know, you could have thrown 4 more warp gates here, 5 more warp gates there, taking 1 more expansion, throwing down a few more warp gates there. As you can tell, I took this expansion here, a couple of cannons, could have for myself thrown down maybe 3 warp gates there. But I'm also running running Colossus as well. So we'll go back right there. Bam. And we'll speed this up. Slow this down. Okay. So I'm trying to reposition my army. Here come the Zealots. The Zealots should be taken first. Colossus are going, doing their thing. And there's the blink. And that blink did nothing. Because it didn't. All it did was spread out his units. And he's got 15 stalkers. And we're even on 3-3. So he's got 15 stalkers, 4 colossi, which I know are hitting most of my zealots. So I'm at 23, he's got 5. So he doesn't have much of an army to begin with. Well, probably this is a little more in the middle of the fight. Okay. So that's his army. 45, 3, 5, 2, 5, 5, 1. 27, 2, 7, 7, 1, 2, 2, 1. 7, 8. So, And he's going right back up a ramp. Figure he would have learned from this that going up ramps is not a good idea. Speed it up, speed it up. And slow it down. Now you're watching the stalkers dwindle. Yeah, I know my zealots are dwindling, but with what I have, zealots are really worth it. Then they got charged. Now he blinks forward because a chunk of them are in the back. But he blinks forward, and what happens when you... And, you know, now it clumped him up all here. There. And there. So now they're clumped up, and now they're getting shot at. Instead of like little bits here and there are not getting shot at, while they're still shooting, you know, zealot, hitting in on the zealots. Now they're all being attacked all at the same time. And you can see that. So, well, enjoy the holidays and have a good day.